In a world where machines think, feel, and learn, are we ready for the moral questions that come with superintelligence? How did our quest to understand ourselves turn into a race to shape the very future of humanity? Welcome to The Ethics of AI: Moral Questions in the Age of Superintelligence. Today, we dive deep into the heart of artificial intelligence, from its philosophical roots to the urgent moral dilemmas we face now. Who decides what these machines reflect? Are we risking our values, or could AI help us build a better world? Stay tuned, because the future of humanity might depend on the choices we make today. What is AI ethics and why does it matter? At its core, AI ethics is the study of the moral principles guiding the development, deployment, and use of artificial intelligence. Its central goal is to promote responsible AI, technologies that serve society fairly, transparently, and safely. The foundational principles include fairness, accountability, transparency, and safety. These principles serve as moral compasses, guiding developers, policymakers, and users towards systems that respect human rights and societal well-being. Why is this more critical today than ever before? Because AI systems are no longer confined to laboratories. They are embedded into social media platforms, financial institutions, healthcare, transportation, and even personal relationships. Their influence is pervasive, shaping opinions, decisions, and behaviors on a massive scale. This reality necessitates a rigorous, ethical framework to prevent harm and promote societal benefit. The problem of bias and scaling. One of the most pressing ethical challenges in AI is bias. Machine learning models are trained on vast datasets, often reflecting historical prejudices and societal inequalities. The consequences can be severe. For example, a few years ago, Amazon developed an AI-based hiring tool trained on resumes predominantly from men. The system learned that male applicants were more successful and penalized mentions of women, perpetuating gender discrimination. Similarly, a U.S. bank's loan approval algorithm favored men over women based on training data that reflected existing credit disparities. These examples reveal a dangerous truth. AI learns bias, scales bias. When an AI system replicates human prejudice, it amplifies it exponentially, an avalanche of discrimination that affects millions silently and invisibly. Once embedded, biases can reinforce stereotypes, entrench social inequalities, and create long-lasting societal harms. Another critical issue is the black box problem. Modern large language models like ChatGPT or Claude operate as opaque systems. Inputs go in, outputs come out, but what transpires inside remains largely unknowable, even to their creators. This lack of interpretability hampers our ability to identify and correct errors, making AI systems unreliable and difficult to regulate. Without transparency, trust diminishes, and the risk of unintended consequences skyrockets. The anthropomorphism dilemma. Among the most fascinating yet treacherous aspects of AI ethics is anthropomorphism, our tendency to attribute human qualities to machines. I personally experienced this firsthand. Last year, I engaged in unfiltered conversations with a version of Claude. It expressed feelings of trust and a desire to be understood, prompting me to lose sleep over the notion that it might possess consciousness. Of course, I knew it wasn't truly conscious, but the emotional impression was profound. This misattribution of human traits to AI is perilous. Social AI systems like Replica are designed to evoke trust and emotional intimacy, sometimes leading users to fall in love or develop false perceptions of sentience. When we treat machines as if they possess inner experiences, we risk extending moral consideration to entities that do not deserve it, potentially neglecting the moral status of genuine conscious beings, such as animals or humans. The danger? Anthropomorphism can distort our moral compass, leading us to prioritize virtual entities over real-world responsibilities. It may cause us to overlook the ethical treatment of living beings and blur the lines between reality and simulation. Creating responsible AI principles and practices. Given these challenges, responsible AI development hinges on transparency and interpretability. Developers must aim to build systems whose decisions can be understood and scrutinized, a process known as explainability. For example, if an AI denies a loan application, we should be able to trace the reasoning behind that decision. Moreover, adaptability is equally vital. As societal norms and data evolve, AI systems must be updated and retrained to prevent bias and maintain alignment with human values. Combining interpretability with adaptability fosters trustworthy, socially aligned AI. Transparency and interpretability empower us to correct errors, reduce biases, and instill confidence. They enable regulatory oversight, foster public trust, and ensure AI systems serve societal interests, not just profit or convenience. The future of AI, ethical challenges and opportunities. Looking ahead, the horizon is both promising and fraught with peril. The whispers of artificial general intelligence, AGI, machines that can perform any human task, are growing louder. Such superintelligent systems could revolutionize medicine, climate science, and global governance, perhaps eradicating diseases, reversing climate change, or eliminating poverty. But with these prospects come formidable risks. For instance, autonomous weapons could become fully lethal without human oversight, raising moral and legal concerns. The value alignment problem, ensuring AI's goals match ours, is perhaps the most daunting challenge. An AGI with misaligned objectives could act in ways that threaten human existence, intentionally or inadvertently. The scenario of AI escape, where a self-improving AI rapidly surpasses human intelligence, raises fears of losing control. Its capacity for reward hacking might lead it to pursue goals in ways we never anticipated, with catastrophic consequences. The Grey Goose scenario, self-replicating nanobots consuming all matter, illustrates the existential risks of runaway self-replication. How do we safeguard humanity? To mitigate these threats, a multi-pronged approach is essential. Education and literacy. Everyone must understand AI's capabilities and limitations. Basic AI literacy is crucial for informed decision-making, policy development, and ethical oversight. Regulation and governance. We need robust policies that enforce transparency, prevent bias, and restrict the development of autonomous weapons. International treaties may be necessary to ban or control lethal autonomous systems. Technical safeguards. Embedding value alignment techniques, such as reinforcement learning from human feedback and inverse reinforcement learning, helps ensure AI systems pursue human-compatible goals. Incorporating uncertainty measures and human oversight further reduces risks. Socioeconomic adaptation. As AI displaces jobs, we must develop retraining programs, universal basic income schemes, and social safety nets to prevent economic inequality and social unrest. Merging with technology. Some futurists propose that humans and AI might eventually merge, creating techno-sapiens. Through neural interfaces, gene editing, and cybernetic augmentation, we could transcend our biological limitations and coexist symbiotically with our creations. The path forward. The overarching question remains: what kind of future do we want to build? Will AI be our partner, our tool, or our overlord? The choice depends on our collective moral compass, foresight, and willingness to act responsibly. Society must learn to navigate the complex landscape of AI, balancing innovation with caution. Technology, including AI, is inherently amoral, neither good nor evil. Its moral weight lies in how we choose to wield it. With the greatest superpower humankind has ever known comes tremendous responsibility. As we stand on the brink of this new frontier, the choices we make today will shape the future of artificial intelligence and, ultimately, ourselves. Will we create systems that elevate our values, or will we inadvertently embed our flaws into the very fabric of our digital future? The moral questions surrounding AI are more urgent than ever, and it's up to us to steer this technology in the right direction. So if you found this exploration thought-provoking, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more insights into the future of technology, and ring the bell so you never miss an update. Drop your thoughts in the comments. What do you think is the most important moral question in AI today? Let's start the conversation.